Good afternoon, everyone. Treasure Troller here. I guess we'll recap about 3 episodes of Alone. It's either 3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure it really matters because not a lot's been going on. And I don't think we can expect a lot out of these contestants either. Though it's really not their fault. I guess this recap is going to be about tap outs. Now, we're never going to, I don't think anyone's going to be able to top the guy that, was it, season 2 that got worried about the Bears and was gone within about an hour of landing. I'm not sure that there'll be a better tap out than that one, but this one with Bearded Doug, or the first dog that tapped out an episode ago, it's got to be one of the weaker tap outs in Alone's history. Mostly because of Doug's age. Now, I thought the age and the heat would be the big factor. I didn't think getting homesick would really register for someone in their mid-50s. And it's weak to me because I'm sure him and his father had a discussion before he left about, you do your thing, now's your, I'm sure his father's telling him, this is your thing, it's your time, don't worry about me. Nothing you can do is going to change things. I'm sure that was the discussion. And Doug still got homesick and tapped out. I can see this coming from someone in their 20s or 30s, but when you're in your mid-50s, you've got a lot of, I guess, your future life and your afterlife planned out. I would think at Doug's age there would be a sense of having things done and in place. He wouldn't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And I'm sure his father probably wanted him to go in to compete and kind of add a legacy to the family by competing and winning. And I don't know why you would think about going on something like this if you wanted to be around your parent, your ailing parent. I don't know why you do it. I just think and it's just like the second Doug tap out, and I think some of these people are just so anxious to get on Alone that they're willing to do anything to get on the show, and just about anything will get them to tap. But they were on the show. I guess that's really the goal these days, is to get on the show. This second Doug tap, it took him 2 weeks to realize, after living in an environment that he's not done any primitive skills in, it took him 2 weeks to decide that, oh, well, hey, you know something? This is kind of dangerous out here. I mean, you knew before you were going where it would be. And maybe if I can't believe there would be a stipulation where you either agree or not to be on the show, and then that's all you know until, I don't know, basically it's time to leave. But if they told me, yeah, we've been selected, and this year it's going to be in the desert in Africa, I might say, not really done any desert shit before. Catch me in the next season. this is not something I want to I want to be in. And if they go, well, no, it's kind of all or nothing. Dude, I've never been in this kind of environment before. I'm going to have to pass because it might be dangerous. It might be dangerous to be out there in, all alone in an environment I'm completely unfamiliar with. And it's a desert, so it's probably going to be really hot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. But they're very anxious to get on the show. I just think the second Doug tap out was other contestants have passed out before. I think he was laying down, drinking water, and he would have been fine, like he was doing. But all of a sudden, he realized he's just in a dangerous environment. I don't say. I have not been a fan of this season, so I'm just waiting to find out if building your shelter in a dry riverbed, no matter if it's the dry season or not, is a good idea. So I'm just waiting to find out on that. Other than that, it's taken a lot to watch the show this year. There's really not... The game really isn't that available. I watched the first season of Alone Australia. And that was a good season. And to me, it's a little bit similar to this one, except they had a little bit more game that they could try to trap. A lot of food was fish. But this just seems like a really rough season. And there's just not a lot of content so far. But our projected winner is still in it. Still in. Making a new handmade clay chimney, which will probably burn his shelter down. But that's just all part of Alone. So with that, this is Treasure Troller saying aloha and good day.